Hi, today I want to talk to you. How do you keep your car doors from sticking in winter? Now, this is a simple DIY method that I use yearly on my girlfriend's car. She has a Chevy Lumina. Unfortunately, the way her car is built, you can see right here, the gasket and the seal. Now, her car builds up ice over the doors, down in here, all through here. But the main part that sticks is right here on the seals. And you can see this seal is just wore out from being stuck. And right here, the seal is actually broke from, well, her trying to get the car door open because ice forms here and it sticks. This is a simple DIY method that I actually should have done a little bit earlier in the year. You take some vegetable oil, put on a paper towel, and you rub the vegetable oil on the seal, and you go all the way around. And you also get this up here. Now you don't have to put any on the door, but you have to have it on the seal. And you can see all the dirt. Now, as long as you have vegetable oil on the seal here, your car door will not stick. It will not freeze shut. Now, I will do this on all four of her doors. And I will do it on the trunk. Now, remember, she has a Chevy Lumina. So, of course, when her trunk is closed, it will have a sheet of ice here. Let me see if I can hold this camera steady. Right here. So the trunk will still be closed and still be sealed shut. And she will still have ice forming up here between the car body and the door. But if it does that to you, you just take one of your keys and run over the top, and this door will just come right open. And you have to have not a super large amount, just enough to cover the seals. Now, I apologize if it gets out of focus or if the seal gets out of frame. It's kind of bright out here. And you don't need to use a lot. You just need to make sure it has oil. Everywhere there's a seal or a gasket. And that will keep your car doors from freezing shut. It will also help with the trunk. So if you have a habit not doing anything with your doors in winter and they're freezing or you can't get them open, this will help take care of that issue. You can see right here where the steel is pulling apart. That is from trying to open this trunk while it is frozen shut. Yeah, it looks like we got a little yellow jacket there. Now this is a simple DIY method to help keep your car doors from freezing shut. So if you have that problem, especially on a vehicle like this, and yes, I am wearing gloves because, well, I don't want oil all over my hands. Now this method has been around a very long time. A lot of people do this in winter. We live in Montana and it gets really cold. The snow, the ice. So I try to do this before winter hits. Everywhere where there's a rubber gasket, make sure you get your oil. And make sure you cover everywhere where that door is going to touch. Now, she really doesn't use her back doors a whole lot, so I really don't have to get them too well. But I may get a little bit of oil, more oil over here. No, I think that's good. Now, this is going to be a two-part video. I'm going to also show, once we get it ready, she's going to have an emergency box in here. And I'm going to show you the contents of that. Like I said, this will be a two-part. We are getting ready for winter. I do not like her driving around without having emergency supplies. Yeah. In her vehicle. And once I get the box, I'll make this a two-parter. I'll merge the videos. And so you can see what she has in her emergency kit. Alright. Let me go over to the trash here and take off the gloves. me switch hands. Alright, that's how you get your car door ready for winter. If your car door sticks, make sure you especially get here and get here where ice builds up. And you can see where this has actually split. I hope you can see that right there. All the way up to where the car door was sticking. You can see some oils already over here. And that split because her car door froze shut. Now on the Chevy Lumina, of course, it has a huge habit and problem of freezing from here to the top of the door. So in a bad situation, you can take your key, the back of your key, and just put it between the sill and the door and break that ice up there, and this door should come right open. Alright, anyway, I'm fixing to go. Once I get done with the other video with her emergency kit in here, what she's going to be carrying, then I'll go ahead and splice it on this one. Alright, wait for that part. See you as soon as I get that ready. Bye. Alright, I'm back. This is my girlfriend's emergency kit for if something happens. Now she has some thick socks in the bottom here, two pair. She has two pair of sweats. She has a thick shirt with long sleeves. We also have the DC blanket that plugs into 12 volt. Now there's a lot of other stuff here, not really a lot, but some things I put in here. These are quart baggies, and you're going, why would she need quart bags? If something happens and there's snow everywhere, she can gather snow, let it melt if she has to use it for drinking. I know you're thinking, ooh, gross, but in a situation, I'd rather have her have a way to actually melt snow and have drinkable water than no water at all. And you're going, why don't I just throw water bottles? Because every time we leave bottles of water in the car or in the van, they freeze and they rupture. So putting water in here is not going to work. Now in this baggie, we have one of these small keychain flashlights with a laser pointer. Now we got these for midnight, but we have like 4 of them. So I threw one in here because in a very bad situation, she'll have some type of light. I also put 3 glow sticks with the strings so she can hang them around her neck if she has to, or she can use them to see. But once again, the flashlight cost like $1 from a dollar store, and this will give her some type of light. I also put in a magnesium and flint fire starter, so she has a way to light a fire. And you're going, why don't I put just a regular lighter in here? Because when lighters get hot or cold, super cold, they lose the fluid, it evaporates, and if it gets wet, it will not work. And she usually has a lighter with her, but if that doesn't work, she has a way here to light a fire. And again, it's in a baggie. If she has to use the baggie for something, she has it. Now this is just a sandwich bag. Now these here are quart bags. There's 3 in this little sandwich bag. Right here is toilet paper. That can be used, of course, for, you know, going to the bathroom and helping light fires. Now this is just a bunch of napkins that we have accumulated over time. We have like 3 or 4 of these bags from different places like KFC, McDonald's, Wendy's, things like that. So we have a whole bunch of this mess. So I figured it'd be nice to put it in here. She can use this to wipe up with, light fires with. And I think you can see one of the socks down there. They're really thick socks. And I put in 3 whole body warmers with these supersized body warmers. Now you're going, why haven't I put in food? She did not want food in her emergency kit out here. This is basic survival stuff. So in winter, she can keep warm, have light, have a way to get water if she needs water. And once again, I did do the seals a little bit ago. But if something happens to her, and like she goes off the road or she ends up being stuck, as long as the car's running, she has this 12-volt Road Pro. Now it doesn't work well off a battery pack, but if the motor's running, it should help keep her warm enough. If her clothes get wet, she has 2 pair of sweats, some thick socks, and a pretty decent shirt with sleeves to help keep her warm. And that's what I'm worried about in winter, is her keeping warm. And once again, a way for her to get water if she needs to, a way for her to have light, start fire, and of course wipe, and of course use it for other things like lighting fires. And you're going, why don't I have a knife in here? She does have a knife in her car. It is absolutely 100% in her glove box. I will not keep any of her emergency supplies in the trunk, because once again, when this ice is over, it ices from clear up here to here with a huge chunk of ice, and it's hard to get in the trunk. So that's why I did what I did. That's why it's in the car. She has easy access to it. She doesn't have to get out of the vehicle to get into this. If she needs something out of here, like say for light, she doesn't have to dig around with her keys and find the keyhole on the trunk. And so this is a very minor kit, but since we do live in the city, it would help a whole lot just having something like this. Alright, that's it. This is the second part. I said I would show you her emergency kit, and this is what she wanted. Just a way to have fire, a way to get water if she needs to, using snow, a way to start a fire. She did not want any food or anything like that in there. She just wanted basic necessities. And if you live in places like Montana, where you have snow and ice, something like this may save your life. And that's all I'm worried about, is her being warm, her being safe. Alright, that's it. I'm fixing to go. If you make some type of kit for your vehicle, you have to determine what should go in it. And this is the least amount of stuff I would have in an emergency kit to carry in a vehicle. You can carry some type of food, protein bars, some type of drink mix if you want to. But remember, water does freeze. And if your water bottle's in here with your dry clothes, if that water bottle freezes, gets a hole in it, and it's going to leak all over your clothes. You want to make sure these clothes are dry with no mildew or mold or anything on them. So putting water in here would be a really bad idea. If you carry water, carry it somewhere else, where if it freezes and then thaws out or starts to thaw out and it leaks everywhere, it won't get to the rest of your emergency kit. Now, she does have jumper cables. She does have a basic tool kit in here with pliers, screwdrivers, Allen wrenches, things like that in the trunk. And like I said, she does have a knife in her glove box. So as far as emergency kits or what you need to be prepared for, even if you don't have an electric blanket like this one, any type of blanket in a box where you could cover up with and help keep you warm is a must. A change of clothes, even if you don't have underwear in here, which I don't know if she stuck underwear in here or not. I do know she put in 2 pair of socks, 2 pair of sweats, and a long sleeve shirt. So as long as she's in the vehicle, you know, she can stay warm even if her clothes end up getting wet. She can change her clothes into something that's dry. She has a way in here with the baggies to stick some snow inside and actually melt it for water if she needs to. Just stay away from the yellow snow and you'll be okay, hopefully. Alright, that's it. I'm Fishing and Go. And everyone have a good one. Just remember, light, heat, a change of clothes, a way to cover up, oh geez, whatever else you can think of that you might need. Alright, that's it. I'm Fishing and Go. Everyone have a good one. Bye.